and welcome back to my tutorial. So this is part of Python end-to-end tutorial. So in the previous video we have seen what Anaconda is and few basic steps of few basic things of Jupyter Notebook. So in this tutorial I'm going to continue with that. Okay, so let's go back to our notepad here. So Anaconda, this is covered in the previous tutorial. So just in case if you are not aware, please go back to my playlist and refer to my previous video. Okay, you'll get the idea of it. Okay, covered already, and this is covered already. So print statement covered already. Okay, so let's come back to our Jupyter notebook. So here is where we have stopped the previous video, wherein we have given the print statement and it has given the output. Okay, so let's now look at a few the very important aspect of Python. Okay, so if you're from any programming background, or if you already have learned any of the programming language before, there's something called as data types. Okay, so which is very important. Basically data type is a type of the character or the type of the object which we are kind of giving. Okay, so the very famous or very more highly used data types are integer, string, and maybe float sometimes. Okay, so you may be aware of integer, float, double, boolean, and all those things which we have if you have any background of programming before. Okay, so let's see how that works. Okay, so also in addition to that, Python also have the inbuilt functions. Okay, so I'll be introducing those inbuilt functions in our upcoming videos. So for now, just remember of, just make a note of one particular function, which is type. Okay, and then let's say I give one here. Okay, and then run the code. So it gives the data type. Okay, so let's now type, and let's say 1.2. Okay, and then run. So it gives the data type as float. Okay, so you guys may be aware of string as well. Let's say I give ABC. Okay, sorry, this has to get into the codes. Actually copy that into a new cell. Okay, so it's string. So these are the different data types we have, and the very famous as well, which is highly used. Okay, so this is boolean. Okay, so boolean, as you know, it's true and false. Okay, so it's 1, 0, or 1 sort of thing. So these are the highly used data types. We have integer, float, string, and bool. Okay, so there are a few more as well. We will be covering those as and when we come across during our programming session. Okay, so for now, just remember these. Okay, and the next thing is very important, which is maybe let's start with arithmetics here. Okay, so basically Python language is very famous, or a lot of people prefer Python language because of its ease of use. Okay, very less amount of syntax we find here. Okay, so if compared to Java or any other programming language, the syntax of Python is really very lightweight. Okay, so just in case if you want to try it out here, let's say if you want to add 1 plus 2 and you want to see the result, it's simple as writing 1 plus 2. Okay, then just run. So 3. Okay, this is the Python code, which you may not be aware if you're a fresher. It just look like a 1 plus 2 numbers, but it is a Python code. Okay, so it is as simple as that. Okay, so similarly, let's also look at the other arithmetic operations. Let's say 8 minus 6, and then it gives the value as 2. Similarly, multiplication here. Okay, say 8 into 3, 24. And yeah, there's one more very important thing. Okay, so let's say you want to write, let's see this particular thing. Okay, welcome. Okay, so now this is, since it is string, you guys can guess what may happen. Okay, so the welcome, since it is string, so as I said, let's also try out one more thing. Okay, let's say 3 times I want to print, let me say, okay, and this time I give some spaces here just to differentiate between each steps, each print statements here. Okay, so this is how it works. So in case if it is arithmetic operation, multiplication, when it is string, it will get repeated, and when it is number, it gets multiplied. Okay, 7 into, let's say, 8, since this is the arithmetic operation, it is 56. Okay, so that's something which is basically the arithmetic operation stuff. Okay, and there's very important thing which is commenting. Okay, this is the comment or a comment. Okay, this is how you can comment in Python, right? So yeah, what else we have? Let's try out the headings. Okay, this time I want to change that to heading. Okay, so it says Jupyter no longer uses special heading cells. Instead, write your language in Markdown cells. Okay, this is something which is very important to learn. Let's do. This is the heading. Okay, now let's say I want to change the size of it to give 2 hashes. This is a subheading. Okay, and then if you want to change the size of it further, this is a smaller, the title maybe. Okay, so this is how you give the headings in the Jupyter notebook, and then you write the code here, right? So that's pretty much in this session. Let's see if we have covered all of them. Yep, we have covered the data types of Python as well. So down the line, as and when we keep coding, you will get some idea of any additional details if those comes to the light. Okay, so just keep watching the session, keep watching the videos, and do make sure you follow the end-to-end to get the grip of Python. Okay, so this is part of the Python end-to-end tutorial, which is again in turn part of the data science tutorial. So keep watching my videos. And in addition to this, I also have a motivational playlist wherein I'm coming up with very good videos on self-control, on goal settings, and all those stuff. So keep watching those videos as well. Those are really really good. Okay, so good takeaways from them. Do keep watching that, and do subscribe, and make sure you share this with your friends so they also get benefited. Okay, thanks a lot for your time, and let's meet in the next tutorial to talk further about Python.